we all just love each other, and we believe in the piece so much and one another, and I get to experience their show every day. Not only am I, doing my own thing, but I get to sit there and feel their love and energy. It's wonderful.
Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Jeremy Jordan is back on Broadway in Tina Landau and Adam Guettel's musical Floyd Collins. And we're here at Lincoln Center Theatre on opening night to celebrate with the company.
It is a journey, every show. And what's really kind of wonderful about the show for me and my character is that I can't hide behind anything. After I get stuck, the first half hour, my hands are stuck at my sides and I can't move. So everything is open and everything is out. And I have to sort of let down any barrier, any wall, any pretense, any guard, any, my little things defense mechanisms, and just kind of let it happen, let it be. And the score and the script and the show themselves are so beautiful that it's really easy to fall into that journey. And, you get to watch him sort of waste away, and we take the time to do that. And, and so I just, you feel your body kind of falling and doing all that stuff. And it takes you to very interesting places that, physically unlocks these new emotions and worlds that otherwise, why would I have ever thought to feel that or have been given any opportunity to experience that kind of feeling.
Sharing the stage with this cast, what it's meant to you.
This cast is incredible. I mean, we've connected from day one, and we all became a very tight-knit group and family, and I think we all bought into the show from the first moment. And it's really a lovely, lovely company. There's no drama, not even the tiniest hint. And, we all just love each other, and we believe in the piece so much and one another. And I get to experience their show every day. Not only am I, doing my own thing, but I get to sit there and feel their love and energy. It's wonderful.
It's kind of the perfect show in general, and then also it feels like the perfect show for me to make my debut, and it's kind of like destiny. I've learned so much. I really feel like I have learned more in these couple months than the past year. They're just so genius, and everyone is so kind and welcoming, and Jeremy and Jason really took me under their wing and taught me about all the things that Broadway has to offer. And
it was one of those shows that made me literally forget myself. And I never thought that I would be a part of its history, I mean, back in the day, it's I was boy, it'd be great to be Floyd's dad, But I mean, and I've worked with Tina for so many years. And I've known Adam and Ted for so many years. It's such a family feeling to finally do this at Lincoln Center.
This is my third time at Lincoln Center. Can you imagine that? And my grown-up daughter is standing at the bottom of the stairs. She was 6 months old when I did Parade here. So, it's like a homecoming. And all of my friends, I've known Tina, I've known Adam, I've known Ted Sperling for 30 years. And to see their magnum opus finally have its day in such a magnificent production, I just feel so blessed. I will never forget it as long as I live.
I had a moment tonight singing the Riddle song with Mr. Jordan, who I guess I've just been up there doing the work with him every night, so I never really let it sink in, And then tonight I decided I'm going to look at him and I'm going to let this feeling of being opposite this Broadway legend, as far as I'm concerned, just wash over me. And we were having so much fun jumping around that stage together. It was an incredible moment I'll never forget.
So being in the room with Adam Guettel and Tina Landau, tell me.
Get out of here. Two of our greatest minds. And so much trust also in artists. They let people play and have fun. And then come in to guide at the perfect time. It's, dream collaborators.
My late partner, Guy Adkins, played Skeets Miller in the '98 tour. That was when I met Tina Landau, Adam Guettel, and I fell in love with Floyd Collins. And I have been a huge fan of the show ever since, and I never really ever dreamed, like I said, that I would be a part of it.
This group of people is really special. Working with Tina Landau and Adam Guettel is really special. This cast is pretty extraordinary. Taylor Trench just breaks my heart every night. Jeremy Jordan. What isn't special about working on this?
Well, first, it's my Broadway debut. That's one thing. And I've been a huge fan of Tina Landau's work and Adam Guettel's music. I grew up as a choir kid, and I just love his complexities and how he tells story through music, and I'm just so grateful to be part of it.
I'm from Kentucky, so I got to, I got to feel that on stage. I really just got to be myself and just kind of go back to my grandparents and my parents and just really feel like, that energy and that vibe. I really got to bring a lot of myself to it.
I feel exhilarated. I feel gratified. I feel very moved. It's a very emotional night because of how long this piece has lived inside of me and the history and the time it's taken to get here. So it's a special night. You look at something, you make something when you're 28 years old or whatever, and you come to it again at 62, and everything about it is new. And it's like a mirror back to myself about how I've changed, how the world has changed. And we've really, to me, it has felt like seeing it as if for the first time with fresh eyes. And I've learned so much new about the piece and about Floyd himself.
I cried tonight. I don't really cry. I haven't cried in like 20 years. I cried a little bit in front of the cast about a month ago, just because we did a read-through, which was so beautiful. But I don't really... I'm so focused on getting better and trying to be better that that doesn't come up for me. But I actually cried tonight with one of our cast members about faith and about how that works in this show. That sort of ineffable sort of vapor is so important to the show. And he and I really connected about that.
I love the humanity of it. I love that it's actually not a big splashy, show busy kind of show. It's a very personal one. It's a story of a family facing a really difficult situation. I love the music. I've always loved working with Adam. I've loved his music since I first heard it 40 years ago. And it's the kind of music that keeps me on my toes. I can never just take it for granted. And same thing for our orchestra. So it keeps us, like every nerve ending, tingling.